What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. It is 6 PM on Sunday. I'm hoping EA have either updated the draft or given us a new player pick, or supposedly the flashback pack is going to be here. So no new pick in any regard. Let's have a look at objectives to see if there's anything new there. I can't imagine there would be, and there isn't. Fernandez, Mendy. No, so the objectives and the milestones are still the same. So let's have a look if the new flashback pack is there. So there's still the Rashford. Wow, there's not much here if there is a flashback pack. Born to Play, I think that was already there for a premium gold players pack and a 2 rare gold players pack. Future Stars Challenge, which is for the untradeable rare electrums, which I just don't really like that much. Over the goal line, so a prime gold players pack and a 2 rare gold players pack. And let's have a look at the requirements. That 75 rated team, which is fine. 1 UCL common and 1 UCL rare with 5 leagues and max 3 from the same league. What I would suggest to you guys on this one is you go and check your right backs and left backs. And the reason why these guys specifically, obviously right backs and left backs, because that's the exact position. Didn't I set that to special? No, we want a special. Do we have any right backs that are blue? So this Kufal, El Abdelawau, Clinton, these guys will go up in value quite a lot. Are they untradeable for me? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. So he's not. Right now, I mean, he's already up at like 2K by the looks of things. Probably will go up to 3s and 4s. And then left backs the same. But also, forget left mids and forget right mids. Left wings and right wings will also go crazy in price, because people that are just don't understand the value of how, chemistry and things like that, will just pay 3 or 4K for a left wing instead of like 1K for a left mid that fits the bill as well. So go sell your left wings, right wings, your left back, right back, blue cards. They'll specifically spike. Everything else in the middle, it won't really spike, but it might increase a little bit. But nice and easy for a prime gold players pack there. I think that's a good SBC. I think that's going to end up quite cheap. Marquee matchup still there. The 81 double upgrade is still there. The 82 to 88 upgrade is still there. And then there you have it, a flashback guaranteed. It's non-repeatable again. There's 6 days on it. Is there anything else that is there? That is literally it. So I wonder if the players are in the draft yet as well. Hopefully they are. But let's go and have a look at the requirements. I think for flashback, there's some good flashbacks and there's some bad flashbacks. We'll go and have a look at what's available in a second. It's an 84 rated squad with 60 chemistry. That's not too bad at all, really. Let's see if I've got any League SBC cards that we've picked up recently. Harry Maguire and Luis Gustavo right there. The Rodriguez and the Vormer card are there as well. That's a happy days, that is. So we've got a few big cards that we can put in. Only needs an 84 rated squad, and this is what I love about the League SBC, man. You pop in that Harry Maguire, and let's even pop in that Luis Gustavo, and now we could just put pretty much any Brazilian and English squad around them, and we're good to go. So let's just have a look at Brazilian cams. We've got even Paqueta, probably not ideal. William Jose, something like that. No, Suarez and Carvalho, probably not the best of players to be picking here. We've got David Luiz and Eder Militao flashbacks, quite interesting. Fernando, Jardel, I'd rather sell Jardel or use Jardel in the other SBC, of course. Get Raul in there as well. And then Petros, Otavio. Probably can't get away with too many 79s and 78s, but we'll see what we can get in here. Maybe we can, who knows? 2 90s could be good enough. And we don't need huge amounts of chemistry either, so it'd be really, really easy to just pop anything in. With that 83 Miranda as well, we could be in a great spot here. 79 rated already. That's 81 rated. And then with Mycon, that's 83 rated. That is not bad. Let's go and have a look at some English players. See if we've got any 82s and 83s, maybe like a Henderson or something along those lines. We do not. Got Tammy Abraham. He is tradable, actually. I think this, Tammy is. Let's see if he upgrades, though. He doesn't. So we're going to need a few high rated. But I wonder if we just pop in this might seem crazy. It might seem overkill, right? But 3 League SBC Team of the Season cards, all 90 rated, that we could just get back again anytime we want. And then a whole bunch of 79s and such with 183. Can we remove him? Yes, we can. There you go. Look at that, guys. 3 League SBC cards that we'll end up making profit from whilst grinding the League SBCs. and then just a whole bunch of Brazilians that are super low rated and so low valued. This Rodriguez card is quite an interesting one. Might be fun to play with, but let's turn that in. Let's get our flashback, and then we'll have a look at the flashbacks that are available and see if the SBC is going to be worth it. Now, an 84 rated squad right now is fairly expensive. It's about 80,000 coins. We obviously have seen the 84 rated squads being as low as like 30k at times. But yeah, fairly expensive at like 80k. Was it there? That's a mega pack. Excuse me, a mega pack. It will be at the back here. So flashback player. I can't remember all the flashback players. I know there's some great ones. I've got a lot of them in this club already. And then we will go and have a look at all of the flashback players available. I do like that flare. That walkout is quite nice. We get Austrian left back. Oh, it's Christian Fuchs. That's not bad. I can't remember what he was at the time when he came out, but I didn't do him on this account because I did him on the other Road to Glory account that I started running, I believe. Unless maybe I did do him on this account. But 89 Christian Fuchs as a centre-back. He was 150k at the time, which is pretty good. Was pretty good at the time. It's obviously his stamina is a bit of a, yeah, I don't have him as a duplicate. That for me, that's a nice win, that is. He's not like ideal, when you look at his stats, 3-star, 2-star, medium, 6'2" as a fullback, he just doesn't work. But as a centre-back, he absolutely works. He's got strength and aggression, 99s. His defensive stats are brilliant. His dribbling for a centre-back is brilliant, as is his passing and pace. Like, if we actually just go ahead and jump onto Footbin right here and have a little look at him, with an Anchor Chem style as a centre-back, he goes up to 97 rated with outrageous stats. With a shadow, I mean, that is brilliant. Top pace, very good defending, top physicals, great passing, great dribbling for a centre-back. This is, by all accounts, a great return. And if you do manage to get a Christian Fuchs or an 89 rated, what is the price right now of 89 rated cards? Probably not more expensive than the SBC, but probably not cheaper by much either. So they are currently looking at about 40k for an 89 rated card, which isn't necessarily amazing. But when we look at the SBC cost, it's definitely going to be more than 40k. Yeah, it's coming in at about 80 to 90k, which is what I kind of half expected, which is why I'm really happy to have traded those 3 Team of the Season cards in. I just wish something like this was repeatable. It would be brilliant if it was repeatable. Sad that it's not. But last but not least, guys, let's have a look at the flashbacks that are available. So I wonder if EA have we got a flashback section? Here we go. Did I just click on it? Yeah. I wonder if EA, how you can get the 93 Modric and the 96 Modric. I wonder, genuinely, if you can get both. You should probably be able to. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. But as flashbacks go, guys, if you get Luka Modric, that's a big win. If you get Dries Mertens, that is a big win. This card is fantastic. In fact, so is Luka Modric. Luka Modric is a brilliant, brilliant card. I use him. I have him. For me, one of the best, most well-rounded players in FIFA 20 to date. This Dries Mertens card is phenomenal. He's got all the perfect stats in all the right areas. Even his aggression is quite nice as well. So I think Dries Mertens, he just doesn't have 5-star in skill moves or weak foot. Witzel, nice and high rated. I do see him in a lot of teams. Personally, not had the experience of playing with him. I think he's a good card. I think you'd be happy if you got Witzel because he's nice and high rated, and there's a lot of Bundesliga players and he fits the bill quite well. But I think there are definitely better flashbacks out there that you'd probably prefer. The 93 Luka Modric is okay. Neuer's an interesting one. I personally don't think I'd like him. Obviously, Andres Iniesta I wouldn't like because he was an objective card. So if you get him, that's tough. Mats Hummels I don't think I'd particularly like either. 91 rated and not unusable, but of course has a Team of the Season card that is worth less than what the flashback cost when it came out. So, you for the 80k that you pay for the SBC, you could just go and buy 96 Team of the Season Hummels anyway. I think Rooney would be a good one if you missed out on Rooney. For me personally, this was a brilliant card. His work rate is terrible. Wait, is he high? Did they change that from medium high? Isn't he? Yeah, he is. I don't know if they've changed that recently. I thought it was always high. I thought this was medium high in game. I don't know if they've changed that or what, but I thought that was medium high. 4-star weak foot, which is nice. 3-star skill moves, which obviously isn't particularly nice. But other than his stamina, This is another brilliant card, and I think even when I played with this Rooney card, I really, really enjoyed it. I think if you get him, I think that's a dub. I think he's still usable even to this stage. Jerome Boateng would be a nice win. Miranda, good because he's Brazilian and easy to link. A good card in general. A brilliant card in general. I think he'd probably be a big win. If you missed out on him, you can get him instead of, or like pair him with Eder Militao and with all the other Brazilians that are available, like Alan. Alan would be a big win. Cyprian would be a big win. The 91 Mertens, I don't think I'd care too much about. David Luiz, I still think even now would be a big win. Vidal would be a nice win. He's so expensive to put together anyway. Alonso, I love this Alonso card. Again, when I used him with Fuchs actually in that SBC on that road school I was doing. For me personally, this Alonso card is brilliant. One of the best CDMs that I've used. That's where I used him. I used him in that centre midfield role or that CDM role. He was brilliant. So he'd be a win. Eder Militao, of course, would be a win. Alexis Sanchez, I don't think would be too many players to go over him. Costa, I think, would be an L. Diaz would be an L. I think Quaresma at this stage would be an L. Initially, I'd say, yeah, that'd be a bit of a dub, but 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. But these days, there's so many 5-star, 4-star or better cards out there on the market that are tradable, that are better. I don't think it'll be a win if you get Quaresma, personally. I think Christian Fuchs is okay because, you can still use him at centre-back in a Premier League team. Sahin, I think, would be an L. Paulinho, I think, would be... Ooh, the 88 Paulinho. No, see, he's got a Team of the Season card, hasn't he? Got Team of the Season card. Still 500k for the Team of the Season card, but yeah, I don't think his flashback would necessarily be a dub. Balotelli, I forgot that card even existed. That would be an L as well. Fabregas would be an L, in my opinion. Marcelo, I think even at this stage, he'd probably be an L. Azpilicueta would be okay, still usable as a centre-back. Cardozo, isn't he from the Libertadores? Yeah, he is. Imagine if you got him when he's there as a League SBC that cost 80k. Oh, I'd be fuming personally. Aidan McGeady is an interesting one, but I don't think he'd be too great either. And wasn't he a player pick as well? Ogbona's okay. He'd be nice as a decent player. Tarapt, I think, is an L. Hulk is an L. Obviously, they both got Team of the Season cards. This Alonso, I don't think is particularly too great. This version of Alan, I don't particularly think is too great. Same as Cyprian. Mascherano, I would hate. Juan Mata would be okay. Valbuena, I think, would be nice. He's only 3-star, 3-star, but he wouldn't be nice in a sense, actually. There's just too many players. I think all of these guys, once you get here, there's a lot of L's, isn't there? Jesus, look at this. Biabiany would be an L. Young would be an L. Eswine would be an L. Javinho would be an L. Rafael and Fabinho would be L's now as well. Eder Militao, 87. Probably not worth it either. Piszczek, probably not worth it. Coleman and Theo Walcott, probably not worth it. There's a lot of cards. I got lucky to get Christian Fuchs. I think there's a lot of cards here that are bad. There's a fair few really good cards as well. Probably about like 10 to 15 cards that you'd be happy with, and then the rest of them I don't think you'd be satisfied with. But there you go, guys. So the flashback SBC is there. I'm going to be opening them for you guys on stream later on tonight, about 8:30, 9 p.m. UK time on twitch.tv/NepentheZ. It's coming in at about 75 to 70k now as well. It's come down a bit, which is really, really nice. If you guys enjoyed the content, you want to drop a thumbs up. Oh, they re-released these 81s. Oh, they re-released them. That must mean that they're there forever then. I didn't even recognize that they re-released them. Have they got the same requirements? 7 gold players, 45 chemistry, yes. And 81 double upgrades. 11 rares, 50 chemistry. Okay, perfect. They just re-released them. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.